Alright, this is John Colo with DiscountJuicers.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you. Today I'm here on location in Chicago, Illinois, and I'm here at the Inspired Home Show. I've been coming to this trade show for over 10 years now, and this is where I get to see the latest and greatest juicers and vacuum blenders and other appliances that allow you to eat more fruits and vegetables. While there are many different, conferences and talks and events to do here, the main part of the show for me is the show floor. And I've walked literally like over 20,000 steps up and down every single aisle to bring you guys the best products here at the Inspired Home Show that will encourage you guys to eat healthier. So actually, let's go head into the main exhibit hall where all the kitchen appliances are and show you guys more about the Inspired Home Show. All right, so you can see behind me the show floor, and I'm kind of saddened actually because I've been coming to this show for so many years now, and when I'd come in the beginning years, man, this place would be packed full, chock full of all kinds of different exhibitors and booths and things for me to see and interesting things for me to see, find, and more importantly, report on. I'll put links down below to the videos I made in the past at these trade shows where I reveal products that, once again, may or may not actually appear in the U.S. marketplace. Some of the companies maybe are just showing the products to kind of get interest to see if it's going to be a viable product for them to bring in, sell, or even manufacture. And some of the products that I've shown in these episodes in the past have not come into the USA, which is, kind of sad to me for various reasons. That being said, this show's a lot smaller, and while it would usually take me like 2 solid days to walk the whole show, I mean, it literally took me a day and a half. This hall used to be 100% full, and now today it's actually only 75% full. And the show getting smaller has happened after COVID. So, I mean, I think COVID took a lot of the major, players out, and people are cutting back on spending money, because the economy is in maybe a little bit more difficult situation at this time. That being said, I am glad for the companies that do show up and exhibit here and show the newest products so that I can be aware of them, right, and get excited about them, and more importantly, share them with you so you guys know what is coming out. So if you guys are considering making a purchase, you might want to hold off just a little bit longer for some of these brand new items coming out. In many cases, I'll get some of these items before they are actually released to the public and be testing them behind the scenes to give my feedback to the manufacturers so that they can improve them before they come out, and before you guys get the machines that are going to work best in your kitchen. The other thing I will say is that not every company in the world decides to come to this event or show their wares here at the International Houseware Show, aka Inspired Home Show. So I'll only be spotlighting 4 companies in this episode with their latest wares, and most of these companies are actually already big players in the juicing industry and have new appliances that I want you guys and they want you guys to know about before they're released to the public. So first, and my favorite booth here with the most innovation is the Kuvings booth, and of course they come out with a whole slow juicer, Revo 830, my best-selling wide feed chute juicer that I've been selling. Of course, they also have the all-new introduced Kuvings commercial auto vacuum blender. I'm going to show you guys both these existing products before I share with you guys the new products that Kuvings may be coming out with later this year. So this is the newly released Kuvings auto vacuum blender model CB1000 that I shared with you guys at this very show 1 year ago that you guys can now buy. And the main thing about vacuum blending that people do not understand is that when you're traditionally blending in a standard blender, you are airing up your smoothie because you're adding a lot of air in from the funnel cone that goes in. And when you vacuum blend a smoothie, you literally suck out the excess oxygen before you blend, so you're not going to air up your smoothie. You're going to have better flavors, better textures, more oxygen-sensitive nutrients, including valuable phytonutrients. And here's a demonstration they did today. You can see right here, this is an ordinary blender. You can see this was made at 9 a.m. this morning. It's totally separating. It's congealed. And you can see this is vacuum blended and it's one solid color. So you're going to retain more nutrition. In addition, there's going to be more antioxidants in the vacuum blended version. And it'll basically store longer and maintain its same level of taste, whereas this will oxidize and start tasting gross and nasty after just a few short hours because all the oxidative damage that continues to happen because of that dissolved oxygen in the smoothie. So I'm going to do a quick demo here to share with you guys how easy this vacuum blender is to use. And honestly, this is the easiest vacuum blender in the entire world to use, because all you got to do is press one button and everything else is done automatically for you. So we're going to go ahead and make a quick smoothie for you guys. All we're simply going to do is we're just going to go ahead and take some coconut water and pour that in the blender. We're then going to go ahead and take 2 bananas. We're going to go ahead and take some spinach. And then, of course, some mint. You got to add some mint for flavor. And the cool thing about when you vacuum blend, you can use less mint because the flavors will be a lot stronger, because in traditional blending, you're oxidizing the mint flavor, which decreases as you are airing up your smoothie. With the vacuum blender, you remove the excess oxygen before blending, so you've got that on there. We're going to put the special lid on the top. And check this out, the most amazing thing about the auto vacuum blender, right? One touch operation. You don't have to put a pump on there to vacuum it out. You don't have to do anything except press one button. One button, boom. The lid comes down. 3 vacuum pumps come on to vacuum it out in literally less than 15 seconds. It's running 8 seconds, boom, it's already vacuuming. And now it's blending automatically due to the uneven bottom of the vacuum blending. Things blend faster in the Kuvings because it gets better flow in the container, as well as a nice sharp blade that will blend your smoothies up in literally under a minute. Listen carefully. It releases the vacuum automatically. The lid lifts up, and check it out. Your smoothie is all ready to drink. And let me go ahead and pour this out and show you guys the amazing consistency. Look at that. You can't even see a spinach leaf in there anymore. Nice, delicious, air-free smoothie. Smoothies have never been more delicious, made with the Kuvings CB1000 vacuum blender. If you guys want to get the hookup deal, my company is called Discount Juicers. I'm here to get you guys the best deal. You guys could use a coupon code DJ10 at Kuvings USA. Link down below this video so you guys could save 10% off this blender and have the world's best vacuum blender commercial in your home, or even if you own a restaurant or juice bar. This is a blender I recommend you guys get for your commercial juice bar to have the best quality, best tasting smoothies, super easy to use and make. So now we're going to be juicing in the Kuvings Revo 830 juicer, which is Kuvings' whole slow juicer with the widest feed chute, made for things like apples and oranges, but in addition has a secondary feed chute, world's only vertical juicer with 2 feed chutes specifically designed for things like celery and carrots. I'll be making a few recipes in the Kuvings Revo 830, and the reason why I like the Revo 830 is because it is simple and easy to use. You can literally juice in minutes. First recipe we're going to make today, super simple, super easy. We're going to simply juice 2 oranges, and this is why the Kuvings Revo is so amazing. Turn this machine on and drop 1 orange in. It mashes it up, and you guys can see instantly the juice is coming on out of the machine. And the next orange going in, boom, crushes it on up. Pulp comes out over here. And we got the fresh orange juice coming out over on this side. All right, so as you guys can see, in no time at all, we made some fresh orange juice. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to make another juice, right? Another super simple juice, right? All you got to do in the Kuvings is take whole apples. A lot of juicers require you to pre-cut the apples. With this machine, you just drop the whole apple in, and it juices it on up. In addition, we're going to put a few limes in there as well, right down the little chute. And just a few little slivers of ginger. Let's go ahead and put the next apple in there. The last apple is getting juiced out of the juice, and you guys can see we already made half of the pitcher. There's the secret, guys. When you juice fruits, they make a lot more juice a lot faster than vegetables because they're a lot more juicier. All right, so the final recipe I want to do today for you guys is we're going to go ahead and juice some celery and carrots, which is what this machine has been designed to do with this secondary feed chute. So literally you could just take a whole carrot and drop it in. It just chunks off a little piece at a time, and you're going to instantly have some carrot juice. A lot of vertical juicers, you may have to pre-cut your carrots, but the Kuvings Revo 830 does all the pre-cutting for you so that you don't have to. Of course, another thing super popular to juice these days is the celery, whether you want to juice straight celery or whether you want to juice it with your carrots. Once again, this feed chute, drop it in there. This machine auto cuts your celery for you so that you don't have to pre-cut it yourself. It cuts off just little chunks at a time and it'll create the juice for you. While the celery is juicing, you can also just dump in an apple and then get that to juice as well. So now we got a celery, carrots, apple juice coming right up. We go ahead and put another piece of celery in there. Look at that. Drop it right in there. Gets chopped right up. All right, juicing celery, carrots, and apple have never been easier. Now we're going to go ahead and try this juice for you guys on the camera there. Look at that nice texture of that juice. Ooh, tastes so good. I'm going to hook you guys up if you guys want to get the Revo 830 juicer. We're going to save you guys 10% off the Revo 830. And of course, this machine has a full 15-year warranty. So literally, this is the last juicer you guys will need to buy. You want to check it out at Kuvings USA. Use the coupon code DJ10 for 10% off. Link right down below this video to get that Revo 830 at Kuvings USA and save your 10% off. So while I love the Kuvings CB1000 auto vacuum blender, actually that's what I use in my home currently, and I love their Revo 830 machine, the cool thing about Kuvings is that they have been innovating and coming out with new appliances. So the next 2 appliances that I'll be showing you guys, hopefully they'll be out later this year, but I can't guarantee any specific dates. But how you will know when these are out is you want to click that subscribe button right down below and make sure you click the little bell to get notified as many videos come out, because as soon as these guys' products are launched and in the USA, I'll be the first one to have videos on it so that you guys can have the first crack at getting these new machines and, of course, the best deal as well. So let's check out the new machines that are hopefully going to be coming out later in 2023. So this is the Inno 350 juicer, and what this is doing, this is a horizontal juicer with a large 3-inch flip gate feed chute with a funnel as well. So this will make feeding things like apples and other produce items into the horizontal juicer a lot easier. So Kuvings revolutionized vertical juicing with the large size feed chute, and now they're going to do that with the horizontal auger style as well. Of course, the horizontal auger styles are better juicers if you want to juice things like celery and wheatgrass and leafy greens. You know, I recommend their vertical auger for things like fruits if that is your primary goal. In addition, they're going to have different screens, including the nut butter and sorbet screen, as well as a coarse screen to put more pulp in your juice. And they're going to have a whole set of different pasta nozzles to extract your own pasta made from, flour. So I'm really looking forward to this. They've been refining it and even improving it over the original design that I saw a year ago, and hopefully later this year it will be released. All right, so the most excited thing, aside from the commercial auto vacuum blender, my favorite product actually, is this guy right here. This is the Auto 10 hopper-based slow juicer by Kuvings. I've been waiting this forever because I think the whole market is going to hopper-based batch-style design because it makes juicing entirely easier for the consumer, for the person making the juices. And this one is basically takes the hopper design, batch juicing to the next level for several reasons. Number one, it has the most powerful motor in a hopper-based design machine. This motor has been designed to run for 1 hour straight, whereas most other machines, maybe have like a 30-minute recommended duty cycle or maximum runtime if it is from South Korea. In addition, most other hopper-style machines limit you to having a juicing screen and maybe a sorbet or coarse screen, but not with Kuvings. They're going to allow you to do the most different kinds of processing in their Auto 10 machine. They have a fine screen built into the machine. In addition, they have the coarse juicing screen if you want more pulp in your juice. In addition, they have the smoothie screen that has the closed bottom. Some other companies may have a smoothie screen that has an open bottom, so I would call that a coarse screen. And of course, they have the most requested screen that everybody wants, or the lack of a screen. This is the sorbet screen that may also let you process other ingredients and just literally crush it up. So that's the biggest innovation. In addition, they're going to have their automatic cleaning brush that allows you to clean the screens easier. The other thing about this machine is that Kuvings is making it easier to clean. So you guys can see this as a flip down on here. And both these gaskets basically can be removed, but then they actually hang on so you don't lose them. So like if we flip this off, you guys can see it still hangs. We flip this off, it's still hanging. So you're not going to lose this. It won't go down the garbage disposal like it can with other brands. In addition, if you guys are noticing this hopper here on the top, right? This hopper is like 30% larger than other hoppers because you could fill this a lot more. So you could be able to make more juice in one sitting with this machine due to the larger hopper. Now, I haven't tested this machine yet, but I hope to test it real soon. And I hope this comes out in the American market really soon. And the other thing that they do, they have a few safety features in here that you have to press this down to be able to open it up and take it apart. And then they basically have the same kind of auger design and screen and wiping blade as other machines. The other thing that's going to be really cool about this is that when we remove this bowl is going to be super easy to clean because this bowl does not allow all the pulp residue in it because it'll be all stuck in the screen because they have a solid bottom on the screen, unlike other machines. So I'm really looking forward to using the Auto 10 juicer and when it will be released in the USA. So once again, click that subscribe button right down below and click the bell so you get notified as many videos go out. Next booth I want to show you guys today is the Tribest booth, and they actually have a very special announcement that you'll have to stay to the end to see, where they actually have a new juicer they just announced that I'm going to be able to share for the first time here on YouTube. You're not going to see this kind of content anywhere else. In addition, they have already released their brand new cold brew vacuum coffee and tea maker, which is really cool. So I get to show you guys that. And also, of course, I'm going to go over 2 other older products that have been released for a while that I really love. And one of them is one of my best low-end best sellers for juicers. And the other 2 products I want to show you guys are their automatic spiral slicer and my favorite slow juicer low-end and that I use for travel. So I love Tribest motto, which is making healthy living easy. And that's what they do with all the different appliances they have here. I only have time to show you guys a few of them today. The first one is the Shine Kitchen electric spiralizer that allows you to turn vegetables into pasta like spaghetti so you guys can start eating healthier. And actually it comes with 4 different attachments. So you have like a ribbon cutter and you have 3 different julienne slicers from like angel hair to linguine style. And they got this cool little setup here. And I want to show you guys how long of the slices I can make in this little setup they have. All right, so first I want to show you guys how you could spiralize a carrot. You're just going to pop this up, and this is a special thing that the Tribest has that no other company has. Most companies only have just this top part to stabilize your fruit. With the Tribest, you can stabilize it with the outer compartment. So you're going to put this up and just shove it all the way in there and get it in there so it's nice and solid, so it's not going to twist. A lot of the cheap spiralizers don't have this, and it's not going to work as effectively. We could go ahead and turn this on and drop it in there and push it straight down. And look at that. Instant spiral slices. Shredded carrots coming right out. All right, super simple, super easy. Look at that. Look at these long shreds. These are insane. All right, next, let's go ahead and reset. We're just going to go ahead and pop this out. And now we're just going to go ahead and use the zucchini, which is the favorite thing to spiralize. Once again, we're going to pop this up and push this down in there. It gets nice and stable inside here. And once again, turn this on. This is super simple, super easy. And you just want to put some downward pressure as you're pushing it down in there. And look at that. Instant spaghetti from the zucchini, way healthier than any pasta money can buy. Uncooked, raw, eat more vegetables instead of grains is what I say. All right, all done. Let's check what we got here. Look at this nice spaghetti pasta. So now I want to give you guys a quick demo of the Shine XL juicer. I've been selling the Shine original juicer for many years, and that was like a really good entry-level model for a lot of you guys out there, but I really like the Shine XL even more than the original, primarily because it is a lot easier to use. They made cleaning a snap, and this is probably one of the easiest juicers you can buy to clean, literally because there's only 3 main parts you need to clean. You could take off the top housing The top housing has the feed chute with the built-in screen, and there's very little screen area that you'll need to scrub. They do give you 2 included brushes to clean this screen, so you'll be done cleaning in no time. In addition, you have a very simple auger and bowl assembly. This is a little auger that is designed to crush and squeeze out the juice from different produce items. And of course, you got the main juicing bowl that you'll need to clean when you're done. Super simple, super easy with the Shine XL. So just assemble this back up and turn it on. And literally we are all ready to juice. The amazing thing about the Shine XL, even though it's a compact juicer, you can still juice nice solid whole apples right in there. And you could auto load this feed chute hopper to, as it cuts up, it'll just basically load itself and then juice for you. Now, of course, if you want to juice things like celery, I do encourage you guys to pre-cut your celery. You can just take handfuls of celery and drop it in the machine. It'll also juice your celery right on up into a nice celery juice. Super simple and super easy with the Shine XL juicer. All right, let's go ahead and turn that off and close this spout cap. And look at that, we've already made a bunch of juice to drink. And look at the nice texture on the juice there coming right out. All right, let's try it. That's delicious. So now I want to show you guys the Shine Kitchen Rapid Cold Brew Coffee and Tea Machine that allows you to make cold brew coffee and teas up to 99% faster than traditional methods. Normally for traditional cold brew, you'd take some, ground up coffee, put it in a container with the coffee inside there and let it sit for 24 hours. With the Shine Rapid Cold Brew Coffee and Tea Machine, you could do it significantly faster. So you have 4 different settings. The light is 10, the medium is 15, the strong is 20, and the extra is 45 minutes. And so, you could do different extract times. So for example, maybe coffee might be a longer time. And if you're doing tea, you could do it in as short as even 10 minutes. You could extract a lot of phytochemicals, flavors, nutrients out of your tea. And then what makes this unique, unlike other cold brew machines, is that this does it under negative pressure. So this literally sucks the nutrients and the flavors and the colors out of your tea or your coffee into the water faster than other machines. It's just super simple, super easy to use. Let me show you guys how easy it is to use. We're gonna go ahead and open this up, and we take the vacuum chamber in here. We're gonna open this up, which has a nice mesh strainer in there, has a nice gasket on there. We're gonna go ahead and take our tea and just dump it in there. We're gonna go ahead and screw this on the top. And this is the little secret right here. This is where it sucks the negative pressure to literally do the extract significantly faster than the normal way. And you could go ahead and put in as little as 3 cups or as maximum as 5 cups of water. So we're just gonna go ahead and dump the water in there into the top chamber. We're gonna go ahead and drop this in. Locks into place, shut it. Super simple, super easy. We're gonna just press the light button, and that's gonna run now for a total of 10 minutes and extract your cold brew tea. No longer do you need to heat up your tea to drink it. You could do a cold brew. All right, so we got this going. Let me go ahead and do a close-up for you guys on how fast this extracts from the cold brew tea that I just put in. All right, so you guys can instantly see on this side how the water color is changing fairly quickly, and you can see the level of the water go down and then come up. That is when the negative pressure is being exerted, and now the pressure is being let off, and now you can see literally the colorant of the tea coming out. That's all the different phytonutrients and flavors that you want in your tea. Meanwhile, over on this other one, this has been running a while, and you guys can see how dark that is. I mean, this is like has some butterfly purple tea in there, as well as some berries and whatnot, and the colors come out really nice. This tea tastes a lot stronger than other cold brews I've tasted due to the vacuum extraction technology. All right, so you guys can see in just a matter of minutes now, the color of the water is significantly darker, and it's not even been a few minutes. So if we let it go the full 10-minute cycle, you're going to get a lot darker like on this side. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and release the tea. All you got to do is just slide this little lever over to the unlock position. As you guys can see, the tea drains out, and look how dark, rich, and purple that is. That means it's full of anthocyanins, which are good things in a tea for us. It's going through an additional sieve right there to make sure there's no particulate in the tea that you will be drinking in just a few minutes. All right, once it's completely drained, you're just going to go ahead and put it back into the lock position. And now you can remove your cold brew tea. And there's a little lid on here. And then here's that little secondary filter we're just going to go ahead and take out and show you guys. Like, there's really not any particulate in there. This is like, you don't really even need this, I would say, but it depends on what you're brewing. And now we're just going to go ahead and pour out that deep and rich tea that I just made. Cold brew, look at that. Nice, deep, and rich. This would have took significantly longer if you did a cold brew any other way than in the rapid cold brew coffee and tea maker from Shine Kitchen. Ooh, that's good. So, of course, Tribest has a whole multitude of different kinds of machines that you guys could buy. I did not cover any of them because they're not necessarily new. But if you guys want to get any of the Tribest products, including the products I've already shown you guys today, make sure you use the link down below in the description. I'm going to save you guys 10% off your purchase at Tribest. But you got to make sure you use that link below. Now, the other thing is that actually I got a very special treat for you guys. Nobody else here at this trade show knows this except for me. And now you guys, because I got behind the scenes. We're going to go in the back of Tribest and show you guys what people that are connected to the company see on their new machine that is not even being announced at this point. I had to get special permission to show it to you guys. Of course, Tribest has a lot more products over here you guys can find on the website. My favorite, of course, one of my favorites here is the DynaPro commercial vacuum blender. Of course, they got soy milk and nut milk machines. If you want to heat up your tea, they got a tea maker as well as a personal size vacuum blender. But what I'm going to show you guys today, nobody else is getting to see here behind this door. So let me show you guys what we got in the back room. All right, guys, so in the back room, out of the scenes from everybody at the trade show, only special access for me and other select companies that get to know about the newest product that Tribest is coming out with. It's their all-new Green Star Twin Gear Elite 2 model. So this is their upgraded twin gear technology. I'm so glad they have improved their twin gear technology in this new form factor. So let's talk about it. All right, so this is the Green Star Elite 2, and this is not quite a prototype. It's out of the prototype stage, but this may not be the original color that it comes in and may be available. It is slated to be available maybe like June 2023, so just a few months from now. And this is basically based on their proven twin gear technology that does not grind metal into the juices like some other influencers may lead you to believe, all right? And this machine is what I recommend if you guys want to get the highest extraction and nutrient quality from things, especially like carrots, root vegetables, as well as things like celery. It does an amazing job. So this is the new form factor. So they designed this really because they listen to the customers and the customers say, hey, let's make it easier to clean, guys. So they took this to the next level to make it easier to clean. They now have a little platform on here, which also makes it more stable when using the pusher. And the pusher is actually, stores in the unit itself in the back. So you can just pull that out. And of course, they have a dust cap so no dust gets in your machine when you're using it. In addition, I like that they have a little ring here, silicone ring, to help you keep things pushing down in the machine. This is a big improvement over their other design. Oh, and the other thing I didn't get to tell you guys is that this has a larger feed chute. So once again, they're making it easier for you guys to use. It has a round feed chute because their old feed chute was kind of squares. So this improved the size. Of course, it's also really easy to take apart. And they made it even easier to take apart because unlike their previous machine, this has springs loaded in there. So like literally you clip it, and it totally just removes out of the way for you guys, so it won't get in your way when you're ready to clean it. And of course, you can just go ahead and remove these parts. They've also improved this outlet adjusting knob, so you guys can put it on looser if you're juicing something like fruits, or you can remove it completely And the reason why I like this outlet adjusting knob, it has a little spring in there. And this spring tension is a lot of, it's hard to push back for me. What this does is this allows the machine to keep the pulp inside the machine, and it will not let it out until it's fully dry, because it has to put a lot of pressure on this for the back pressure to get to come out. Of course, they got your screen in here. They're going to have multiple different screens, including a coarse screen, including a blank screen, and probably an open blank to do many different kind of food processing techniques. They have their award-winning twin gears, basically using the same twin gears used on their previous generation machines. And it basically has a bio-ceramic and far infrared inside the gears that is set to pull out more nutrition. So these gears have 3 distinct stages. The first stage is it grinds it, and then it basically moves the pulp along the gears, then it mixes it, and then it finally presses it out, trying to simulate what a 2-stage hydraulic cold press juicer does. It also has pocket recessed teeth, so that unlike other machines that may get clogged up with celery, this will cut up really well the celery strings so that they don't clog or jam your machine, as well as it'll cut up other, leafy greens with a lot of fibrous structure in the stalks. And of course, they have the main piece here, which they've also improved so that it's easy to clean, because the previous generation, you would get a lot of staining and stuff on the housing here. So if you guys love your Green Star Elite, right, you want to upgrade to this machine because it's going to make cleaning easier. The thing I hate about the Green Star Elite is that there'd always be juice and things around this part, but with their new machine, they have basically gaskets in here so that you'll never get any kind of, pulp or juice here on this part to stain your main juicing body. So like, this is a huge innovation in my book that they now have with the Green Star Elite 2 second version. Of course, they have a little drip tray that you can remove to clean easily. And of course, they got the nice carry handle on here, nice and durable, solid unit. In addition, the reason why this machine's better is because now you got a full 15-year warranty, which is the longest warranty in the industry. The previous generation, the Green Star Elite, only had a 12-year warranty, which is still quite long. So once again, this is not probably the final color. They're probably going to come out with some different colors. But yeah, this is a sneak peek for you guys to show you guys what is in the pipeline, what is coming soon from Tribest. And if you guys have been looking for a twin gear juicer, I think definitely this is a big improvement on their current model. And I'm glad they're continuing to improve their machines to make it, once again, easier for customers to use and make healthy living easy. All right, so the last booth I want to show you guys today is actually the Legacy booth. And Legacy owns lots of companies. Actually, they're the company that owns Omega as well as Excalibur, and that's what I'm going to be talking about right now. All right, so I'm here at the Omega booth, and as many of you guys know, Omega has been probably my favorite brand in juicers for so long, and they have all their old models here on this side where they have all their standard horizontal auger machines and vertical auger machines. Of course, my favorite for many years was the Omega VSJ43, but that's been toppled, and my new favorite is the current NAMA J2. Link down below to why the NAMA is my favorite juicer. That being said, Omega, after many years of not really innovating too much, are coming out with some brand new products that I want to show you guys right now. So I'm so excited to show you guys Omega's juicer that is now available for you guys, which is their latest innovation, and they're calling it the Omega Effortless Batch Juicer. So this is a hopper style juicer that you can use to make batches, whether small or big, that's going to make juicing as easy as using your coffee maker at home. What you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and open up this top lid here. You're going to fill your produce inside the hopper. You're going to shut the lid, turn the machine on. The machine will automatically juice for you while you are free to do other things in your house. So literally you could walk away and let the machine work for you. And when you're done, you can come back. You'll have a juice maybe anywhere from 24 to 36 ounces approximately. And then, more importantly, this is a really cool feature. This machine will turn itself off after 5 minutes of non-use. It can detect that you're no longer juicing. It'll turn itself off and wait for you to drink the juice that now you didn't have to use any effort to push items into the juicer to make. So this effortless juicer may make their other machines obsolete because it does make the juicing process so much easier. So I really look forward to using it, testing it, and making future videos on it really soon so I can share with you guys my review and opinions about the all-new Omega Effortless Juicer. with 15-year warranty on the entire machine. All right, the next juicer that Omega should come out with later this year is this guy. This is the Intellidial wide mouth juicer that is auto feeding on its own. And the cool thing about this is that they're now implementing new technology into the juicer. So like, this one's probably a non-working prototype, but if you see over on their Intelli blender, so they have a matching blender, non-vacuum, and juicer. But on this display here, this is a little display that actually lights up, and you could actually go and set English, Spanish, French. In addition, you can actually just see little recipes on this little display panel, which is kind of interesting. And then, of course, you can operate the juicer, turn it off and on. So that's a definitely innovative features from Omega. In addition to the wide feed chute version, they plan on also having a hopper design of this Intelli design as well. Hopefully this machine will be out sometime later in 2023. So I'm excited to see some innovation on the Excalibur side, and Excalibur has come out with now their new Select series, which is more the lower end, with a 3-year warranty and 30-hour maximum cycle time. It's fully digital, which is really nice. It has chrome-plated trays, but it has an upscale glass door that just like literally opens up on both sides. So I really like that, plus a drip tray on the bottom. And that is the 10 tray model that I prefer. I always say go big with dehydration. You could always run it half full, but if you don't buy a big enough dehydrator, you know, you run out of space and you're out of luck. Of course, you could also get the 6 tray model, which is also really nice. Price point of these guys is about $200 for the 6 tray and $300 for the 10 tray. The last product I want to show you guys here at the Excalibur booth is a Performance Series dehydrator that may look the same to you on the video, but is entirely different. So this has a maximum 80-hour cycle time on it, and a lot of new features, including on the top, it actually has a view glass, patent pending view glass, so you can actually look from above into your dehydrator to see the progress of your dehydration. In addition, another really cool feature about this dehydrator, it actually has a status bar. So say you set your dehydrator for, I don't know, 12 hours, right? There's LED lights that go along here like a gas gauge, and when you set it for 12 hours, it'll be lit all the way, and as it gets down to 6 hours, it'll be half lit. So it's like the gas gauge letting you know that you're almost empty or when you're done. This is the gauge that'll let you know when your dehydration done and how much time it has elapsed since you started. So that's really cool. The coolest thing about this machine is that this has a hideaway door. I mean, this is truly innovative. Number one, this is a tempered glass door, which I really like, but also, a lot of people just like drop down the door sits in the bottom, it gets in the way, but with this one, check it out, you could push it in, and then it's literally hidden away, tucked in there, safe and sound. So that I really like a lot. That's definitely new and innovative. I haven't seen this on any other machine. You can just pull it out, and then the magnetic closure closes it nice and quietly. This machine comes with a 5-year warranty, and the set price is to be about $450. All right, so that brings me to the end of the 2023 International Houseware Show, or Inspired Home Show, as they now call it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode and learned the new products that are coming out. And I want to thank you guys for sticking through to the end to see all the amazing new products that the companies will soon come out with. I always stay abreast of all the latest product developments from the companies because I have friends and partners with all the major companies in the juicing industry, so that I get the knowledge first, and then you guys are going to get the best knowledge, best education from me that you literally aren't going to hear on other channels. Of course, in my name is Discount Juicers. I'm always here to get you guys the best discount, the best deal when you guys are ready to buy your juicer, vacuum blender, or other kitchen appliance that allows you to process more fresh fruits and fresh vegetables so that you guys can get them into you and become healthier. That is why I started my company and why I started juicing myself. So if you guys want to get into the products that you saw in this episode, links are down below in the description. To save 10% on many of the products that I've already shown in this video. Also, make sure you click the subscribe button and make sure you click the little bell so you get notified as my new videos come out, because as these new products come out, I'll be showing them here first on my channel, and you want to get first crack at them because in some cases the manufacturers only bring in limited quantities of on the first shipment that they may get in. Also, I want to know, what is your favorite product that you saw at this trade show? Post your comment down below and let me know, hey, did you like that Kuvings Auto 10 hopper style juicer? Did you like their vacuum commercial blender? Did you like the Tribest Green Star Elite 2 that is going to make cleaning easier for you guys? Or did you like that automatic Effortless batch juicer by Omega? So if you guys enjoyed this episode coming at you from the Inspired Home Show, hey, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I'm contemplating not even coming next year because this thing has gotten so small over the years. I mean, it used to be really good back in the day, but the more thumbs up I get, the more likely I'll become to next year's show to keep you guys abreast of all the new things happening in the industry. Also, be sure to share this video with other people so that they can know about some of the latest and greatest juicing, vacuum blending technology, and other products that allow you to process more fruits and vegetables in your home. And be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on what new upcoming episodes are coming out of every 5 to 7 days. You never know where I'll show up or what you'll be learning, what new juicers or vacuum blenders I'll be comparing, so you guys can have the latest information to make the best purchase for you and your family. Make sure you click the little bell to get notified as many videos come out. And finally, be sure to check out past episodes. And past episodes are a wealth of knowledge. I'll put links to some of the episodes I've made on some of the products that I've highlighted in this episode if you guys want more detailed videos, especially on the Kuvings vacuum blender, the Revo 830, as well as the Shine XL juicer, as well as maybe even that automatic spiral slicer from Tribest. So with that, my name is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors.